News. This is breaking news.
For more than 6 months, law enforcement and community members have been searching for missing 3-year-old Elijah Vue. Today, that search is over after his remains were identified. Now the Two Rivers Police Department is calling on the public for help trying to figure out what happened to him. Our Elizabeth Wattis joins us now from the News Now desk. And Elizabeth, Elijah Vue's been missing since February. What can you tell us about where and how his remains were found more than 6 months later?
Yeah, Mark, the remains were found on private property this past weekend, just 3 miles northwest of where the 3-year-old was reported missing in Two Rivers. We know the landowner was getting his property ready for the hunting season when he found a skeleton and bones. Police described the area as thick and wooded. Law enforcement said previously the property owner, special search teams, and police all searched the area, even by air. And they had more searches scheduled for the future.
Now that we know the location of where Elijah was located off Christy Bob Lane and Manitou Drive, we ask that anybody with any information, if you haven't previously provided it or you think it may be useful in this investigation, to please contact law enforcement.
The police chief there got emotional during the conference, saying while he never got to meet Elijah, he saw how the boy brought the community together as they searched. The chief thanked the community and other law enforcement agencies for their dedication. Now, there are still lots of questions tonight. Law enforcement did not take any from reporters at the news briefing. Elijah's mother, Katrina Bauer, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, they are charged with child neglect, but no charges have been filed in connection with Elijah's disappearance and now death. This is a story we will continue to follow very closely. From the News Now desk, Elizabeth Wattis, WMTV 15 News.
Elizabeth, thank you for that update. We have been covering the story for months, and we have talked with Elijah's grandmother who lives in the Dells. Elijah and his mother at one point also lived in the Dells. We've reached out to her as well. A lot has happened in the months since Elijah went missing. We have a full timeline of this case posted right now on the 15 News app, as well as WMTV15news.com.